everyone, so today we are doing a very exciting video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I used to get ready for a skating competition. I did a video where I tried figure skating for the first time in 10 years, and surprisingly, you guys really liked it. I wasn't sure how that was gonna go over, or if there was gonna be any interest around it. I mean, I personally thought it was a ton of fun, so I was happy to see that you guys were enjoying it. But in that video, I asked you guys if you wanted to see in depth how I used to get ready for a competition, that I would do that, and quite a few people in the comments wanted to see it, so we're doing it today. I feel like that may have been the longest run-on sentence, but that's nothing new. I do that. So if you guys are new to my channel, or if you haven't seen that trying figure skating for the first time in 10 years video, I was a professional figure skater for many years. Like many years. I also taught figure skating, and I actually quit figure skating when I was around 13 or 14, and it wasn't from a lack of loving figure skating. I have always loved it. Even in the last video where I did it again, the spark has always been there. Basically, a year before I quit figure skating, I moved to a new skating club that was very competitive. Out of this skating club, it's sort of a push for you to get to the Olympics. And for me, going to the Olympics would obviously be super cool, but it was never something that I thought was feasible. So when the pressure came on of like, you gotta dig deep, otherwise you're not gonna make it to the Olympics, it just put it all in perspective, and I was like, you're right. I'm not going to. So I can't keep skating 4 hours a day, every day of the week when it's this intense. I always loved figure skating at the core, and I just personally enjoyed it. I mean, I went into it as a hobby. I remember when my dad poured an ice rink in our backyard when I was around 4, and I used to go out every single night alone and skate around, and my parents would watch from the picture window, just little me in like ski pants and a ski jacket skating around this little rink. So it was an honest love, for sure. So yeah, quitting figure skating was a very big decision, but it's something that I definitely don't look back on and think I made the wrong decision, because when I quit figure skating, I started my YouTube channel, and this has been the most satisfying. Like, I love this more. Shh, don't tell figure skating. Anyways though, in my day of figure skating, I got ready for many a competition, and I will say my mom usually did my makeup, but I can remember vividly in figure skating and dance, my mom doing my makeup was something that I look back on very fondly. Not because she was an amazing makeup artist, but you know what? She was trying, and it was very cute to think back on. So I'm gonna be trying to recreate my makeup, also my hair, and I went ahead and I got like a skating outfit, so I'm gonna put all of it on, and I'm basically going to try to recreate this picture. Posture and everything.
You're trying to do it.
So let's hop into it. Let's do some makeup. Okay, I'm looking at this makeup. Zooming in on my face, it's basically the lowest res picture, so I can't really tell what's going on. I know that I didn't wear foundation. I think if anything, maybe a little bit of concealer. I was pretty young at this point, and I hadn't started doing my eyebrows. See, I was thinking, should I try and elevate the look of what I would do now if I was in a skating competition? I don't think so. I think I should try to create this. So we're not gonna be doing foundation. I would imagine I have like a bit of concealer, lots of blush, lipstick that's probably way too dark, and mascara, so oh my gosh, so funny. Let's start. Okay, I'm gonna start with the brows. I'm gonna do a little bit of work on these babies, because back then I had a little bit more like caterpillar brows, so try and recreate that just to be more realistic, you know, just thickening it up a little bit. I feel like that looks a little bit more like my eyebrows back then. Keep in mind though, back then I wasn't filling them. I just did that to make them look more realistic to the time. Okay, but I think my mom used to put a bit of concealer under my eyes, probably the lightest amount, and if I had any problem areas, and I know she blended it in with her finger, so I'm gonna do that. I imagine she probably blended it in so much that there was just no more concealer on my face, if I had to guess. Like, you know when you're blending something in and you blend it so much that you pretty much blend it right off your face? Yeah, probably that. Okay, then I'm just gonna take bronzer. My mom's signature move with bronzer was just like kind of all over the face. I don't know why, really. Just like that, you know, sun-kissed. Okay, now the blush is very, very important. This is definitely a step that I never missed. Already when I was young, and still a little bit now, I have rosacea, and I had pretty bad rosacea, let alone when I got on the ice, I was obviously cold, so my cheeks would get pink. And then on top of that, my mom never skipped blush, and quite a bit. And I remember, and she told me today, she was like, don't forget to do the blush in a circle. So she would always go like, just like that. It's important. Right on the cheeks, the apples of the cheeks. And I think that's pretty much it for the complexion. Highlight, we didn't know her back then. Not sure who that was. This is another thing that I didn't really do back then, but I have this Freck product, which makes fake freckles. And I always had freckles right in here. So I'm just going to add a few just to be time accurate. Any picture from when I was young, you can really see all the freckles on my nose. I swear I wore lots of sunblock, but I must have just skipped my nose. There. I always put this back in the case because I'm concerned I'll lose it if I don't. Okay, I think the complexion is pretty much what it was back then. I think that I had one shimmery eyeshadow that I would use every time. And again, just use your finger. It's pretty much that simple, and just the whole one color over the eye. Gold eyeshadow because we want that metal to match our eyeshadow. Am I right? Okay, one thing that I know for a fact my mom would put on is mascara, for sure. This was the big deal. I think she'd also curl my eyelashes, but I don't have an eyelash curler, so I'll just skip that step for now. I remember so well when I was getting ready for a skating competition, the makeup mattered so little to me. Like, who cares? They're gonna be looking at the spins, they're gonna be looking at the jumps. It don't matter what I do with my makeup. Like, I could care less. Okay, but now for the lips. I have two options, which are very much what I feel like I wore. Definitely wasn't a pink. It was more like a rusty, dusty pink. What? Oh yeah, dusty pink. That's what it probably was. Like something like this, pretty dark, or the same sort of color, but with some shine to it. I don't know which one I would have chosen. I don't know. I almost feel like if I was choosing, I probably would have chose the one with some shine. So let's just do this one. Okay. I feel like this is totally my makeup, for sure. I almost feel like I'm starting to look like younger me, so this is good. I also have these little, these are reading glasses, but obviously the ones that I'm wearing in this picture are my actual prescription. I do, in fact, need glasses. I don't wear glasses or contacts just because, honestly, it's a really long story, but basically I just don't anymore. From the age of 2 to probably 14, I wore glasses nonstop. So I got these, but this is pretty close. There's gonna be glare though, so I might just leave these. You can see all of my filming lights. But for now, we gotta do the hair. I just went downstairs to grab water and my mom was like, oh yeah, your makeup is perfect. That's exactly what it looked like. So I think we're on the right track. Okay, I mean, I feel like the first step, of course, is to get the side part. I do a middle part, but I'm gonna do a side part today. I have a pretty hefty side part. Like, it goes deep. It's like to here. What was I thinking? It's a different time, okay? And so I'm just gonna push all my hair. I feel like the quickest way to look 5 years younger is a side part, which could be a pro or a con depending on who you are or what your age is. But I really do feel like that's a thing because I look so young right now. I feel like I look 15 with a side part, seriously. Okay, so back then I also didn't have such long hair, so it wasn't so problematic. But I know for a fact I would do like the bangs pinned and then the hair back. And one thing that I remember so vividly is my mom had this idea where it was like, let's just get a fake piece of hair. That way we don't have to do your hair. So we ran off to the mall to the fake hair kiosk, and we did in fact pick up one of these. So I bought this one online because I couldn't find the one that I originally used, but it was pretty much this exact same thing, which is so funny to think about. And I know for a fact too, it was like a little bit lighter than my hair, so this will be perfect. But my mom was the life hack queen, you guys. She didn't want to do my hair for every competition, so she just grabbed one of these, whip it on, perfect hairdo. So funny to think about because I really thought that was the move too. I was like, good thinking, yeah. We ran off to that kiosk in the mall. We got the person working to match my hair color. It was a thing. And then I proceeded to use that for seriously every single skating competition. I wish I would have kept it. I probably should have framed it or something. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult to do my hair this time around because I've got a lot more length to it, whereas before I would just put it in like a little bun and we were off. And by me, I mean my mom. I didn't do anything. Like, I feel like I used to have it like this, sort of. I feel like it was higher than that, actually. Okay, I'm just gonna wrap it around itself just for the sake of getting it out of the way because I'm slightly concerned that my hair is too long for this look. This is perfect. And then, of course, I had to secure that back with a bobby pin. Ain't no hair getting in my face during a competition and messing up my routine. Gotta spray this down. Spray it a lot. I remember my hair was hard as a rock when you would touch it. I remember after a skating competition, I'd pull out my fake piece of hair and take out my hair elastic, and my hair would stay in this exact position. Like, without a hair elastic, it was glued down. Ain't no flyaways happening. I actually think judges might have marked on that sometimes, like if the hair was flying all over your face, which is so weird, but whatever. Okay, now that my hair feels wet, I'm going to attach this. Just like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god! That is exactly what it looked like. No, 100%. 100% yes. That's what it looked like. Oh my gosh, my hair feels so hard. Perfect. This is bringing back so many weird memories. Like, in a good way. Just so everyone knows, I absolutely loved figure skating. I loved competing. It was my favorite thing in the world at the time. So it brings back good memories. Okay, just turn the brightness down so you could really get a look at this figure skating. Get ready with me. Now I have my outfit. So sadly, I don't have any of my competition dresses. I have the ones that my grandma made, but they are so small. But I did buy one, just a basic skating dress like this. It's white. I did have a white skating dress near the end, which I loved. It had peacock feathers, like not real peacock feathers, but little what looked to be peacock feathers made out of gems and sequins and stuff. So this one kind of reminds me of that. And then also I have these Studio Basic footed tights. It was always very important to have competition tights because my like basic tights that I wore to warm-ups and why am I drawing a blank? To practice were always really beat up, so I had like one pair of competition tights. So I hope these match okay. Oh, they look like they're probably gonna be a little bit too dark. That was honestly a problem back then too, because I've always been very, very pale, but sorry if these aren't perfect. Hopefully they're not too bad. But okay, I'm gonna put the whole ensemble on and we will see how it looks. Let's do that. I feel like a gymnast. Okay, here is this skating dress on and also these tights. These tights are definitely too tan for me. I don't think they're too dark that it would be offensive. I hope not. If it is, I'm very, very sorry. I did not mean anything offensive by wearing these tights, but they are the only ones that I had that I got for this video. And I did always wear my nude tights, but these ones are a little bit too tan. These ones are actually also more sheer than the normal tights I would wear. I think these are more dance tights because if I pull them, you can see my skin underneath, whereas the ones I used to wear for skating were more insulating because obviously you get cold on the ice, so you need a little bit more heat tights, but I think they're good. You know, you get the idea. I kind of really do feel like a gymnastics person. This dress is very similar to a lot of the dresses I used to wear to competition. It's got the little skirt, it fits good, it's comfortable, it's like an athletic fabric. Usually I had a little bit more going on the dress. This one's a little bit more basic, but you get the idea. Now I have my skates here. I'm gonna put these on quickly so we can see the whole ensemble. I feel so weird walking around right now in this. Like, it brings back such memories. This is exactly what I looked like. I feel like I went back in time. Okay, am I gonna be too tall? Oh my gosh, I just fit. Oh my gosh, this feels so weird. I honestly feel like I'm on the podium right now. Seriously, this is so crazy. This makes me feel weird. It's like, did I even age at all, or did I just learn how to do makeup better? I feel like this looks like 13-year-old me completely, which is like, maybe it's a little weird. I want to try and stand exactly how I was standing in this picture right here. Hand here, other hand on the thing. Okay. And I'm kind of like, pretend I have flowers. I'm like, that is totally what it looks like. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy. I mean, I love it. I love getting dressed up for the competitions. Nothing too crazy though. You know, it's not a lot of glitz and glamour. We really were just trying to look presentable for the judges. It's less about the look, more about the skating, but it was sort of a thing that you had to present yourself well, otherwise you could get docked marks, which was too bad, but I mean, like, this was good enough. I mean, big thank you to my parents. Figure skating is not an inexpensive sport to put your kid in, so I'm very thankful for the experience. Also, big thanks for, obviously, skates and the outfit, and my mom doing my makeup and hair. She made me look presentable. I thank them for that. It was a ton of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get ready. I'm just gonna quickly get my mom's reaction. I want to see what she thinks. Oh my! Wow! Deja vu moment! Oh, yes! This is right. Right? This is the side part, the slicked hair. Oh! Totally! You're the skating girl! This is it makes me feel like I didn't age. I might have just like got good at makeup. You stretched up. Yeah, all you did was stretch up. Oh, so cute! Could you see me walk around at a competition? You like, totally look so tall. This brings back a lot of memories. Those are the best. Mia, right? Did you take your blush and just like do a little looks good. Yeah, we're good. Like, it doesn't really, we were more like, it's about the skating. We don't care really what we're looking like. We just like be presentable. You knew. Mia, get on the podium.
My little baby.
What do you think?
Well, I think it looks great. Brings back some old memories.
Do you think I got it?
What do you mean got it?
Like, do I look like myself? Feel my head.
Oh my.
I want you to see.
You totally look like exactly how you did then.
I know.
Isn't that something?
I would urge you guys, if you haven't yet watched my figure skating for the first time in 10 years, to go check that out. It was a ton of fun to film, and I don't know, I find it entertaining, so hopefully you guys do. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more videos to do with figure skating that you want to see, make sure to comment them down below. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!